The 8-piece ignition coil set that we're talking about here today will appeal to the 2018 through 2025 liter F-150 owners who are looking for an affordable solution to help clear up issues caused by a faulty or failed factory coil set. Now, these options here will come in a set of 8. They do feature those OE style black bodies, in addition to the factory style connectors, all for right around that mid $200 price point. So right out of the gate here, guys, I do want to stress the fact that these coils are designed to be an OE equivalent or factory replacement to help replace a set of faulty or failing coils affordably, but without really adding or providing any additional performance benefits such as increased voltage that you might see with other more expensive options here on the site. Now, what this 8-piece set will do is again help smooth out your 5 liters rough idle or revs, help clear up any high RPM misfires, and possibly even improve your fuel economy depending on how bad a shape your stock coils are in. Now, these coils are going to be built to factory specifications and do still include the same OE style wire connector along with the factory forward black bodies and top, which will keep things very low profile under the hood. Now, again, these install in the exact same manner as your stock coils, so therefore there's no need for any crazy modification or anything like that. These will be a plug and play job. Now, moving into pricing here, guys, and this could honestly be another feature because coming in at or around that mid $200 price point, these are going to be one of the more affordable coil sets on the site at the time of this video for your Coyote powered F-150 at home. Now, with that being said, if you did want to step into a more performance-based coil, such as an MSD for instance, well, you are going to be looking at a couple $100s on top of the price you're paying here for these. So certainly something to consider, but again, if you're just looking to get back on the road, clear up some misfires for the least amount of money possible, these are certainly going to be a great choice. All right, let's shift gears and talk about the install here. And as I mentioned earlier, guys, plug and play job, very straightforward in the garage or driveway at home. So expect a soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, maybe 20 minutes to complete from start to finish. But now to give you a better idea of how this one will go down in the driveway or garage at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
Tools required for this install include a ratchet and an 8mm socket. What's up, guys? Today we're installing a set of ignition coils in our F-150, so let's get started. Now, to remove our ignition coils, we're going to take an 8mm socket to remove the bolts holding them down, and then we also have an electrical connector to disconnect, and then we can just pop those out. So now we have 7 coil packs that are exactly the same, and then there's one that's different. So I'm going to show you the passenger side here because that one is on the passenger side. So we have this bit of foam that we're just gonna pop out of the way. And then we're gonna have to pull back on the white tabs on all these connectors and then push down on that white tab to disconnect. And then on our 3rd coil pack from the front, we have a wire that we can just pull straight back to remove. Like that. And then we'll get in there with our 8mm socket, removing the bolts that hold them in, and then we can just pull them straight out. Now the 3rd one's gonna have 2 bolts. And now with all of those removed on the passenger side, you're gonna follow that same exact procedure for all of the ones on the driver's side. So now we can grab our new coil packs and start sliding them in, reinstall our bolts and our connectors. We're gonna start from the back, work our way to the front. So just push that down into place. Get your bolt. Line up your bolt hole, thread it in. Take your 8mm socket and tighten it down. And then grab your connector and plug it back in. And then once you have that connected, you're just gonna push down on that white locking tab. And then we can move on to the one that's different. You're gonna want this sticking up and the connector side towards the middle of the engine. So just line up that bolt hole, get that first one threaded. And then the same thing with the second here. And then take that 8mm socket, tighten it down. And then for this one, same thing, take that connector, plug that back in, press down on the white locking tab, and then you can grab your wire and press that down into place. And then from here, you're just going back to the longer coil pack, installing them in the last two, and repeating the whole process on the other side. And then once you got the first three in, you can slide that foam back into place and then get your last one. And then you can repeat the same process on the other side for the longer coil packs. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the 8-piece ignition coil set for your 2018 to 20 5.0 liter F-150. Thank you for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.